Good morning, everybody. It's John. It is Sunday morning. I just wanted to show the results of the glass cabinets, glass and aluminum cabinets on unit number one. It's really helped to put a lot of stuff away, but you know, the place is really crowded. It's got all my tools and all of our stuff for 3 homes all piled into this one little place. So anyway, there's a story behind it, but I'll show you next door again and then tell you the story. Alright, so this is unit number 2, and it's had the under-counter cabinets installed and Thursday. So these are, I would say they're acceptable. I don't like the handles. They installed these first and then we saw the handles, which is just basically a bit of folded aluminum. And we went and bought our own handles and had them fitted to the cabinets that were still in construction. So the big problem is that they came up and measured the cabinets, and they were not made in the shop that installed them. They were made one of their sister branches or whatever. And they gave them the measurements of the opening, and they made the cabinets exactly the size of the opening, which meant they didn't fit properly. And so next door, when they realized they weren't going to fit, they took out their trusty grinder and ground the concrete for like 2 hours to make them fit. So everything was just covered in concrete dust, from ceilings down to every little piece of surface was covered. Then they came here and they did the same thing, but they were running out of time by then, and they kind of just forced it in and left it, with the result is that those 2 drawers on that side weren't actually closing, and they left. So we did call them back, and they took a whole week to come. Yesterday they came and messed around for about 3 hours and left with the drawer. So anyway, needless to say, we will not be using this company any further. So we had some hopes that they may be installing our glass on the main house, but I don't think that's happening. Anyway, the good news is it seems to have stopped raining quite a bit, and we've had quite a few sunny days. I guess rainy season is over. So we've had some really good progress around the other side, and I'll take a walk around there and show you guys. Alright, well, the hollow block collection is coming along. There's a lot more made, but we have taken our hollow block guy away and used him for digging recently. So this is what's happened on the main house. There's been some amazing progress. So it's all laid out. All the perimeter footings are dug and footings are in place, and rebar is all in place all the way around the perimeter, and they are halfway through digging tie beams between the footings. When that's done, we have all the formwood here ready. We're going to start forming those columns and casting a 1 meter high wall all the way around. Next step then is to bring in fill and fill the whole area. So it's going great guns. The concrete mixer is working great. Our holes are filling up with water because the groundwater is so high, and our pump keeps on dying on us. So I do have a new pump coming. Should be here maybe tomorrow. But we have really good progress and quite happy about that. So yeah, we did try and get a backhoe in here, and they gave us a price of 2,000 an hour for a backhoe, and then didn't tell us until the last moment that it's 25,000 pesos to deliver it. So at that stage it was no longer economically viable, and we just got a whole lot more people in and digging by hand. It's really soft ground, except by that big tree over there. There are quite a few roots that had to come out. And so far we're just managing, with all the roots cut out that are coming this way, to just get our wall in there. But it would be much nicer if that tree wasn't there, especially since I'm going to have a whole bunch of solar panels on the roof of this property, and that tree's going to cast quite a bit of shade on it. But anyway, quite happy with the progress. The other thing that's happened in the last couple of weeks is my Chinese dirt bike, dual sport or whatever you want to call it. I took it for a ride and came back and it started smoking. I could smell that expensive electric burning smell, and so called the company where I bought it from. It's only got 300 and something kilometers on it, and they came out and found out that the wiring loom was routed the wrong way, and it has been rubbing against the exhaust and burned out, and then told me, well, sorry sir, it's not a warranty thing, we only warranty the engine. So I told them that they won't sell another one of these bikes in this town, because I'll make sure everybody knows about it. And soon after, they sent a guy out and told me it is warranted, fixed it all, took it back to the shop, found out that both axles had no grease on it and were rusty, so they ended up doing a lot more work on it. I did give the guy a nice big tip when he brought it back, but yeah, don't recommend a motorcycle. Even at half the price, they're not worth it. But anyway, that's what we got, and we'll have to live with it. So another glorious day. All the stairs were done, so we won't be doing any work on these duplexes for a while now. We've got tons of work to do on the main build, but it's a beautiful morning here. Anyway, that's me out. Thanks everybody. Speak to you guys again soon. Bye bye.